Hello, travel agents, and welcome back to another training video. In this week's training video, we will be learning about the CRM system, TravelJoy, that is used for travel agents. Before we begin, my name is Zora with Zora's Travel Bliss LLC. I am the CEO and regional trainer. Let's go ahead and hop into today's training video. In this video, I will be doing an introduction of TravelJoy. When you first log in, you're going to see the dashboard. From the dashboard, you can send a form, send an invoice, create a proposal, publish a group booking page, create an itinerary. On this section of the dashboard, it's going to show you how many you have sent out for each. So how many inquiries, how many follow-ups, proposals sent, proposals approved, trips booked, client departed, and client returned. You can also filter this out to figure out what your client is waiting on. So I'm going to click on waiting on me to see if I have any clients waiting on me to send a reply back. And you may be sending something to a supplier. So you would just filter out supplier and see if you have anything. The next section is going to be tasks. So this section is just going to be things that you would need to do. You can filter by all, filter by overdue. We see the overdue is in red, so we would just click on the overdue and see what needs to be done. I see here listed there is a payment due soon. So you would click on that. And you would just want to send a reminder, hey, you have a payment due in 7 days. And save. Let me get my light together. One moment. All right, sorry about that. You would click on today to see today's task that needs to be completed, this week's task, and the task that has already been completed. You can also add a task by group or trip name. You can input the client's name, the due date, and any notes that you want to leave here. You can mark it as completed, or you could send a reminder. The next section that we have of TravelJoy is a calendar, which is very important for keeping up with your clients' trips. For the January calendar, we can see we have a Carnival Sunrise group cruise planned Let me just click on this. And when you click on it, your group information is going to come up that you have built. Group messages, group files, your group tasks, your group status, your group notes, you can also go in and edit the group. You can choose a photo by typing in a destination or a keyword, Carnival Sunshine. And as you can see, here's a picture. I would click that, and that would be the new photo in the background. You can put your starting date, end date, and destination. We will go more into how building this into a separate video. All right, let's go back to the calendar. Your next section of TravelJoy is going to be contacts. This is where you will keep all your clients' information. Let's see. So you're going to have your client's name listed at the top, first name, last name, your client's email, client's phone number, address, tags, website, job title, company, Facebook profile. Now you might not have all this information. That is fine and is not needed. You can also send a profile update form to your client, and you can review the client messages. Relationships is the next tab. So if you have an existing or new client, you can put this in and put the relationship status. Loyalty programs, for example, Carnival. You will put in the Carnival's club number. And then we have Hilton Honors. You would put in the Hilton Honors number and save. Important dates, client's birthday or wedding anniversary. Travel preferences. Do they like a window seat, aisle, or opposite aisle? Bed preference, king to double queen. Meal preference. Hotel preference. Do they like economy, moderate, luxury, boutique? Vibe preferences. Are they into romantic, or do they want rest and relaxation? Party, off the beaten path, local culture, family friendly, food and wine, multi generational, adventure, LGBT, activity preferences. Do they like beach and water, gambling, scuba, adventure activities, golf, nightlife, arts and adventure? Arts and theater. Passport information. The system is going to already have, once you put in the passport information, it will store it. So if it is a returning client, you will have this information already in the system. Full name as it appears on the passport, passport number, county of issue, date of expiration, gender, place of birth, nationality, and citizenship. You can also click here to add a photo, passport photo here. Vaccine information, COVID-19 vaccine card. You can click here and add this to your client's profile. Payment information. You can click here and add the client's credit card information and save. Any notes that you want to remember or add about the client, you can go ahead and put this in. Trips. This is going to keep note and tab of all the trips the client has taken. If you had to update anything, you would do that and then click save. And that is going to be your contact section. You can also come to this section and add a client. You can import a client if you already have a CRM system, or you can click new client. And again, you would just fill out that same information that we just went over. The next tab is suppliers. So let's go in and click add contact, new contact, first name, last name, email, supplier's name, website, phone number, and any notes. And then you will click save. Upcoming events. So if you have any birthdays, anniversaries, passport expirations, you're going to have this listed here in the contact section. The next one is going to be templates, confirmations. And you can just set this how you want to set it with default settings. So when client submits a form, show a confirmation email, a proposal confirmation, or an invoice confirmation. When client approves a proposal, show form confirmation, proposal information, invoice confirmation. When client pays the invoice, show, and it's going to be the same. And then you would save, and you would just set this to your preference. Then you can go in and edit the templates. So we have a form confirmation. And this is what it's going to look like to your client under the preview section. Thank you. I'll be in touch shortly. Zora's Travel Bliss, LLC. Again, this is up to your preference, whatever you want to type in here and put it out. So this would just be your form confirmation. You can also add your signature here. In the notes sections, to insert a client's first name, type client's first name or type client's preferred name. To insert a client's last name, type client's last name. To insert your agency name, type agency name. Invoice confirmation. Preview section. Thanks for your payment. Your receipt will be emailed to you shortly. Thank you, Zora's Travel Bliss, LLC. Proposal confirmation. Thank you. I'll get started on booking your trip. All right, and that's going to be your template section. You can also add a template if you like. You'll put the template name, whatever you want in the message, and again, preview the section of what it will look like to your client. And that's just going to be the confirmation templates. Next section we have is emails. You can use email templates to avoid retyping the same message to multiple clients. To send an email template to a client, you'll want to go into the trip and select the template to send from there. To learn more, please view the email template help guide. Okay. So they do provide templates for you. Again, you could go in and edit it to your liking. And we'll just go through a few, not all of them, on this video. So they have an agreement template. Example, hi Jane, in order to move forward, I'll need you to sign this agreement. Once you click the link below, you can review the agreement, ask the question, or sign the agreement. Credit card authorization email. Let's look at this one. Hi, Jane. In order to move forward with your trip, I'll need you to fill out and sign a credit authorization form. Click below to securely send me your credit card details. Enter your credit card, sign the form, or submit the form. Would be the three options they could do. And we'll read one more. Let's see. Let's do travel insurance email. Hi, Jane. In order to move forward with your trip, I need you to accept or decline travel insurance. Click below to accept, decline, and sign the form. Oh, I just love the email templates because it makes it so easy to just send it and go. And that's going to be the email template section. You can also add a template from here. Next one is going to be your form section. Your client inquiry form is going to be the first form that the client fills out when they are looking to go on a trip. So you can learn more about your client's needs. Questions for trip. Well, where would you like to go? Where would you like to depart? When would you like to depart? When would you like to return? Are you flexible? What is your departure city? How many travelers? What is your budget for all travelers? Hotel preference, what kind of vibe you're looking for, activities, passport information, client's full name, address. And if you wanted to add something, you would just go to this section and add a date field or a header or a paragraph, text field. Again, make this to your preference. And then you can preview your client inquiry form. So this is what it will look like to the client. You can change the background. And it's going to be the same questions. They would just fill this out. And then submit it back to you. They have a client profile update form, credit card authorization form, embedded client inquiry, group booking, passport information, travel insurance form, and travel services agreement. Next section is going to be invoices. You can add an invoice item here. Give it a template name, the item type, description. You can add some information here and then save. And they already have a few listed. So we have a 20% discount, An invoice for air, car, cruise, hotel, insurance, package, train, transportation, trip planning fee. If you are charging research fees or trip planning fee, here's where you would have this information and where you would send it to your client. And you would just include your fee here. Next section is going to be signature. Whatever you want your signature to say. Example, thank you, Zora's Travel Bliss LLC. You can also add your credentials if you sell cruises, add the Virgin Voyages or Royal Caribbean signature here. Next section is task list templates. Standard trip. Enter a new task. So you can create a form to collect clients' travel preferences, create direct invoice for travel planning fee. Whatever task you need to complete, you would do it here. Book a trip, save expected commission information, send welcome email. So if you have a lot of clients and you need to just keep tasks or keep up with that, you would just go here and update it and add it to your list, and then it's going to show up in your task section. Terms and conditions. So they have an agreement terms and conditions default. And it just said, we Zora Travel Bliss are excited to help you with your travel. The following terms and conditions for research fee describe what you can expect from us. The terms we, us, and I refer to Zora's Travel Bliss, and the term you refers to the individual who signs this agreement. And then you would just go into the details on what they can expect for while you're charging your research or planning fee. Copy of agreement, terms and conditions, invoice. I authorize you will put your travel agency name to charge the credit card or bank account indicated on this invoice for the noted amount on today's date. This payment is for the services described on this invoice. I understand that all payments made to your agency name are non-refundable. I certify that I am authorized user of this credit card and I will not dispute the payment with my credit card company so long as the transaction corresponds to the terms indicated on this invoice. This is important to have them sign. Then you have an invoice for the supplier. Next section is going to be reports. This is where you can keep up with your commission and sales. Trip summary, total sales, total commissions, expected agent commissions, collected agent commissions, and past due agent commissions. And they do have this separated by date. Next tab is details, your trip details, client name, trip confirmation number, invoice item, trip start date, supplier, booking date, total price, expected agent commission, collected agent commission, past due agent commission, and notes. And you could filter by the trip start date, commission expected date, commission collected date, commission past due date. Filter by last 30 days, this month, last month, next month, last year. Next tab is payments. Next tab is suppliers. Supplier name, total sales, total commissions, etc. Next section of the reports is going to be funds. Total funds balance. total funds you have received, your group funds balance. If you have a group cruise and some people have paid on that, you will see it here. Trip funds balance. It's going to have your group names here. And total trip funds. And that's going to be all for the report section. And then the next section is direct deposits. Excuse me, direct payments. Save up to 1% with the new direct payments powered by TravelJoy funds. We made direct payments simpler, easier, and more affordable than ever. With lower pricing, you can get back to planning incredible trips instead of worrying about processing fees. Accept credit card payments to trip and group funds at 3.5% plus 30% per transaction. Accept ACH bank account payments to the trip and group funds at 1.5 per transaction. Always know exactly who paid you and who still owes you money. Offer your clients a seamless professional payment experience instead of a link to PayPal or a Cash App. Increase your protection from chargebacks and disputes. And then you can click on Get the New Direct Payments. And then it goes on to say how the new direct payments work. When you start using the new direct payments, all payments on direct invoices, direct group pages, and smart proposals will automatically be deposited to your trip or group funds balance, with most payments available for use instantly. Because the new direct payments is powered by funds, you can collect payments in one secure place so travel funds never touch your bank account. Pay suppliers instantly with virtual credit cards or wires. Withdraw your profit directly from your bank account. That's it. And here's the pricing breakdown that we just went over. Then they have a FAQ section for you if you have any more questions about how this process works. But that is something new that TravelJoy has just started. Next section is gift cards. To create gift cards, you'll need to complete your direct deposit settings. We'll walk you through the stages to security verify your information and get you a gift card page up as soon as possible. And then you will just complete direct payment settings. Next section is settings. You're going to have your account information, agency information, automation. So if you need to put something on automation, if you're just too busy, you need to send some stuff out, you will go to this section. It's also for reminders for yourself. So send payment reminders to me so I can manually send to clients. Or you could automatically send payment reminders to clients. Click on this, send email 7 days before payment is due. Love that. That way you don't even have to worry about it. It's sending out a payment reminder to the client and you're good to go. You're still booking other clients and moving forward. Automatically send an out of office reply. Automatically update who a trip is waiting on. So this is just going to be your automation section. Direct deposit information, your calendar again, calendar settings if you wanted to change how it looked or whatever. Show clients' anniversaries, show clients' birthdays. Calendar is very helpful on here. Show clients' passport expirations, show tasks, show trips, your email. Invoice, membership information, security, your team, and trip photos. All right, travel agents. So that is an introductions to TravelJoy, a CRM system that most travel agents use. In future videos, I will go over making a group trip, a proposal, invoice with TravelJoy. This was just an introduction video. I hope you enjoyed today's training video, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye.